Hello everyone, and I'm here now to react to Dr. Stone Science Future Episode 1. This is apparently going to be the final season of Dr. Stone, at least that's what I heard last time I checked. So now they had so they finally found the thing that's petrifying people, some device that's doing it, that they had to speak into it for how far and how long it would take for that to happen. So it expands, it shows a light, and if you get caught in the light, then you get petrified. So they had to take it from the chief over there, Ibarra, who was using it for his own means. It was a tough battle on that island, the island where Byakuya and their people first went to. Senku and his team had quite a tough battle to sneak into it and get the thing that they needed. They went to the island to get some platinum that they needed to make more revival fluid, and in the process they found the thing that's turning people to statues, or rather one of it. They found the petrification device. So they managed to free their friends who got turned back into stone, and then they took some friends back, and they finally got Tsukasa back. So he petrified him and freed him from that, and now his injury is healed and he's safe. So now he's also joined the party. And it seems like the people who sent the stones there are actually coming from space. So now Senku is trying to build a rocket to get them all to outer space, and the journey to do that starts now. I hope you enjoyed my reaction to this episode of Dr. Stone. Please leave a like on the video if you do. Share your thoughts in the comments down below. Subscribe to my channel for more from me, and with that said, let's get started.
We're well on our way to uncovering the truth behind this mysterious phenomenon. Our final stop is the enemy's home base, the moon!
The moon. They had to go to the moon.
We'll need to gather materials from all over the world.
America? Okay, so we're going there first.
Once you meet our crew...
Once humanity
Because
is revived,
strongest primate high
those who
schooler.
misuse guns.
America, huh?
Again.
Yeah, I live there.
Shallow mentalist. Oh yeah, and also the things on their faces, they're not cracks anymore. They're black ink. The cracks are gone. Suika, great detective girl.
I've only ever seen you be extremely helpful, Suika.
Exactly. Kaseki, god-tier craftsman.
You all right? We're carving sound
Chrome,
RYSUI lacquer
inspired
cookies.
science user.
Looks like a freaking dream if you ask me. Well, what do you think? Pretty bad design, yeah?
Listen, my whole gig here is to get your thoughts on our big departure. I was told to help you.
Oh, she's coming too.
Simply
Kisami,
following the orders.
uptight thrower
How
specialist.
aren't you fun? Maybe there's something you'd like to say about our other Stoa crew member, Kiro. You may have more in common. I have no comment, thank you!
Wait, what? Kindle, uptight spear specialist.
Tending to Master Ginro.
Warrior of revenge. Oh yeah, that did happen last time, didn't it? He got super duper lucky and now it's gone to his head. Jinro, scumbag warrior. They're so far
It's only when the skies
out in the ocean. Days, months, maybe. Well, that's not a good sign. RYSUI versus Senku. Why?
in 70 days.
Leader of the ship, RYSUI. Leader of science, Senku. Ah, this is why. They're using two different sets of experience to determine how long it'll take to. You're not helping, Taiju.
We're having a gentleman's discussion.
This? You were dissing each other?
No!
Yeah, that's what's happening, you biggo.
There's no fighting allowed!
They have learned their SLA.
Talking about the route to America? We're gonna take the quickest route to San Francisco.
Yeah.
So we just want to go in a straight line?
Not quite. That's not really the. Maybe not quite.
No way it's that simple. That straight route is what's called the rum line. Just travel in the same direction
Rum
for the
line.
whole voyage. It makes navigation easy. It's how ships have been doing it throughout most of history. We'll be taking that route for 70 days to the US.
70 days. What do you mean, buzzed?
If we want the shortest route. It's this!
Currents.
That'll obviously take longer!
Can't believe what you see? Check out the globe.
What in the? It looks so much longer on the map, but on the globe it's shorter?
Yeah, you're right.
Well, that's because it's a sphere. So the quickest way for us to get there is the Great Circle route. And we'll be using
Great
that
Circle
awesome
route.
circumnavigational shortcut to get to the US in 40 days.
30 days less.
40 days. We are taking
And this is what they're talking about.
Great circle route means constantly having to adjust your bearing depending on your position. 70 days and that's it. As a sailor, I'm telling you that's how we're getting there. Am I wrong?
We won't be able to make it in time to harvest the yellow dent corn. Even taking 40 days will barely get us in by fall. That's as late as we can be if we want to make revival fluid. Dick around at sea for almost double that, and we'll hit winter, which is way too late.
Winter,
We'll
oh.
be waiting a whole year for fall, and we don't have that kind of time. We gotta get there in 40 days, and it's not rocket science. It's the only logical way. Am I wrong?
Oh gosh. I think Senku just.
I think if both approaches are right, I've got to side with RYSUI on this one. It sounds like there'll be way less hard work involved.
Of course, that's what you want.
We're gonna have to double everyone's rations.
You're right. Sounds good to me.
Doing that will cut our maximum voyage time in half. Are you positive?
As long as we get there earlier.
We can shave off 10 days from the trip, but that's it. Try for more and you're forcing my hand. I'll fight you if that's what it takes.
40 days! We're on nature's timeline here.
He's trying to compromise.
Looks like we'll need to battle!
What the heck is this? What? They're not actually gambling, are they? You don't seem those had very often. Where did the outfits come from?
Clothes, you dumbass. And by the victor, I mean me, obviously. You know why?
Hey there, Senku, old friend.
Of course, Jen's dealer, that makes perfect sense.
Riding with Team RYSUI.
Oh, that is not fair! He's gonna cheat, I just know it.
My.
Who's
Got a little tag teaming, huh?
Kohaku?
If that's the case,
Whoa.
boys wouldn't mind me.
Where did these outfits come from anyway? Who made them?
I'll live on RYSUI! Because with Get on his side, they're gonna cheat their way to victory!
You're not gonna bet on them. No betting.
There's no freaking way!
Oh, okay, yep, we're gonna bet. Alright then. Okay, that's fair. He's the one dealing.
I'll go ahead and deal the first 5 cards.
Oh, nice.
Moving forward, we'll take turns dealing each round.
First comes rock. Rock, paper, scissors.
Whoopsie! Pardon me. I wasn't trying to get in the way of the rock, paper, scissors game. I can't believe I did that.
Ha 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 ha!
But, unless I'm mistaken, that looked a lot like you put a specific card on top of the pile. However, if that first card is anything besides the Ace of Hearts, I'll be willing to admit that I was wrong.
Cheater!
Oh my! What a shocking twist.
Nah, there's another card. You picked up 2 cards. You picked up 2 cards.
I raise.
I call. Full house.
Oh,
3 of a kind.
Got it straight.
Flush here.
This guy's the epitome of cocky, so it's ridiculously hard to tell if he's bluffing or not. I call.
don't you dare again.
You sprinkled something onto the deck. Care to explain?
That's sugar. It could be trying to make the cards slide a bit differently.
Oh, come now, Kohaku. I never even touched a single card.
No waving your hands over them either.
No cheating allowed again.
I see what's going on here. Man checking his sleeve for me.
A beetle?
How are you supposed to cheat with that?
Once it senses the card with the sugar on it, those antennae will twitch just a little bit.
Seriously?
Go on and examine the whole deck. Each and every last card. Very carefully.
Why?
Everyone, including me and Kohaku, has our eyes glued to the deck right now.
How about I raise it to the max?
Oh shoot!
RYSUI has put even more chips on the table. Are we watching him pull off his finishing move?
Jen is good.
RYSUI's hand changed position while we were distracted. Didn't it? You switched out his cards, didn't you, you cheater?
Oh, I can't believe you'd accuse moi.
I should have caught on much sooner. All that stuff seemed unusually careless and sloppy for you.
You might as well fold now.
If he's been setting it up this whole time, all 4 of them have to be aces. The strongest 4 of a kind.
From the top, the second, and the fifth, and the second from the bottom.
Senku, you're going to have to fold, man.
All right then.
What the heck are you doing? Oh, then the poker chips.
Now Senku is going all in. A bold move. But will it prove to be worth the risk?
Whoa, what could he be thinking?
He's diverting everyone's attention. A basic magic technique.
And we're gonna draw 3 new cards from the top of the deck, of course.
No! Did you really take those cards from the top or from the middle?
From the top. You'd really accuse moi.
Upon closer inspection, I'm not seeing any kind of markings on these.
So there's a good chance old Senku could just be bluffing.
Why is...
This is fun! Let's settle this thing right here and now! I'm gonna go all in too!
It's already spent half the episode, isn't it?
I've got 4 of a
So it's not a just as they thought about Senku. Let me guess. Royal flush? Yep.
Straight flush will beat that though.
Okay. Royal straight flush.
That means all these chips belong to me.
40 days it is.
Looks like we've got 5 aces in play. Guess that doesn't matter now.
Oh yeah! I just noticed that!
There happened to be some Yorushi lacquer lying around, so I took a smidge. I've been looking for these key cards from the beginning.
How could Senku tell which cards had it on them?
Oh, yeah. I'd forgotten that Senku is super allergic to urushi.
Right.
That's his delicate skin.
That was a long time ago. Oh gosh.
Of course, it's faster, but 10 billion% harder. We'll coordinate with Ruri and the others back home, and GPS our way across the earth.
They're keeping the voice while his cheeks are like this. He's talking while his cheeks are like this.
We're doing it out here!
What? You actually brought the table. So now you have a casino on the deck, huh?
If the goal is to shave 30 days off this voyage, we'll make up for it by improving conditions for the crew. More generous rations will buy us the first 10 days. Letting them have a little fun will get us another 10. We just gotta get one more component to cover that last 10-day deficit.
What's left after food and fun? I guess we've got to have some drinks.
It's a bar.
Hold on, are we getting a real bar?
Is it actually or what? It looks genuine. But are you old enough for it?
Let's drink to rejuvenation!
Beer acquired. Actual beer. Are they old enough though? I guess it doesn't matter in this age, but still. Is beer a good idea though if you're out to sea?
Bar is an act. Seems to me that from the moment those 2 started fighting, they were both working on getting us to take the faster route. One might suspect it was all choreographed by a certain mentalist, with a flair for the dramatic. A fun little theory, at least.
Wait, he did that?
Well, sometimes things just happen, Ukyo. I wouldn't read too much into it.
You sure?
The poker game was actually legit. I was really trying to win, but I lost.
This is exhilarating. Get excited.
It's done now, isn't it? That was the whole episode. Alright, I like the way they do the next episode thing. Seemed like this was just gonna be a reintroduction episode to get us back to where the cast are and what they're going to do for this season. So to start off the journey to make the rocket, they had to go to America, and Senku and RYSUI were trying to figure out the best way to go there. RYSUI wanted to go there in the straight line, that would take them 70 days, but Senku was hoping to take the Great Circle route that would take them 40 days to get there. But it would also be a lot harder to manage that curve, and that's why RYUSUI was so hesitant at first. With a straight line, yes, it would take longer, but it would also be a lot easier. Plus, they've not had that ship for very long, and it's not up to date with all modern stuff. They did the best they could, but there's only so much they can do at the moment. Sure, they managed to somehow make a GPS, but yeah. So sure, they'll get there faster, but it'll be a lot tougher, and the crew are going to need a way to blow off some steam as they make the journey. Well, now for somehow they got a casino on deck, as well as beer somehow. Did they stock that up before they set sail and nobody saw that? Well, now they have it. And so we had a poker match to determine the way to go, with Gen and Kohaku also participating. Gen, of course, tried to cheat, and Kohaku was part of the cheat, and like, no Gen, no cheating for you. I saw that, don't try anything funny with me, she was like again. And in the end, Senku won with a royal straight flush over the 4-of-a-kind aces. There were actually 5 aces over there. Gen snuck in another ace, sneaky little Gen he is. And yep, so now they're continuing to set sail. That's pretty much all there is to talk about. Not too much happened this episode, except for they were making the record also. And yeah, that's about it. So I guess next episode, the journey finally starts. So let's see what happens then. Thank you for watching my reaction to this episode of Dr. Stone, and I will see you all next time. Bye everyone.